Hello again. Today we'll learn the final part of speed time graph. That is, how do you solve problems involving speed time graph? Okay, let's see example 16. Yeah, the speed time graph shows the motion of a car for a period of 14 seconds. Yeah, here this is the graph, 14 seconds. Calculate. Yeah, calculate the first question. The average speed in meter per second for the first 6 seconds. Okay, let's look at the graph here. Average speed in meter per second for the first 6 seconds. So we find where is the first 6 seconds. Yeah, so this is 6. The first 6 seconds will be this. Yeah, from 0 to 6. Okay, let's look at the graph. So the graph will be here. This is the graph. Oh, sorry. This is the graph for the first 6 seconds, yeah, up to here. Okay, so how do you find the average speed? Can you find it from this graph, average speed? No, you cannot. So you have to remember, you learned before this, there is a formula, yeah, for average speed. What is it? There you are. Average speed is equal to total distance and total time taken. So what you do now, time you have, yeah, time you have 6, you find the total distance first, yeah, total distance. So you can find total distance, you remember area under the graph? Yes. So what you do, you just find the total distance here, yeah, the total distance, this one. What do you see here? What do you see? You see a graph, yeah, you see this area. You see two shapes. This, can I say it A, and this one is B. A is trapezium, B is a rectangle. So you just find the area of this shape. Yeah. So total distance for the first 6 seconds is, this one is for the trapezium. Yeah. 1 over 2 times 4. 4 is this one. Okay. And then this is the parallel line, yeah, 5, and also this one is 10. Okay, and then you plus the B shape, that is the rectangle, and this size, this length is, you have to 6 minus 4, and then the height is 10. Yeah, still 10. Okay, so you calculate, you'll get 30 plus 20 and you get 50 meter. The total distance is 50 meter. So your average speed, you just substitute here, and your time taken is 6. Yeah, 50 meter over 6 seconds. So you'll get 25 over 3 meter per second. That's your answer. Yeah. Okay, now we go to B. Yeah, we go to B. Calculate the value of t. Where is t? Over here. If the distance traveled by the car for the first 4 seconds is half, yeah, is half of the distance traveled at a uniform speed. So you can see there is a relationship here, yeah, and there must be an equation here so that you can find what is your t. So let us take out the information from this question. So what is it? distance traveled by the first by the car for the first 6 seconds is this one, and the distance is this one, right? And it is a trapezium, so you will just find the area of the trapezium. And then next is half. Is half, that means 1/2 the distance traveled in a uniform speed. So this is very important. Where is uniform speed? Okay, so if you still remember, when this was parallel to the x-axis, this is the uniform speed. Yeah, so uniform speed is this area. So it is a rectangle, and you have to put half, not because of the formula, but because of the question. Yeah, this one, half of the distance traveled. So now you have an equation. Of course, you can find what is your t. So let's put inside the formula. So for trapezium, you use this formula. You know it is, okay, 4. This is the 4 times, this is the parallel line, you have to plus, yeah, 5 and 10. And then for this rectangular, this length is t minus 4. Yeah, you want to know the length, you minus 4, and then your height is still 10. Yeah. So when you get this, do you see here, you have one equation and then you have one unknown. Of course, you can find t, right? Okay, so this one is the t, and this one is 5t minus 20. So you simplify, you'll get t equal 10. Yeah. So you have answered the question. Okay, next. Next for C, calculate the value of v. Where is the v? Here. If the acceleration for the last 2 seconds, last 2 seconds is 3.5 meter per second square. So where is the last 2 seconds? Yeah, the last 2 seconds. If this is 14, so the last 2 seconds will be here, will be over there. So the graph will be, if it's over here, the graph will be here. So you want to find information given to you is acceleration, and you remember that acceleration you can find by finding gradient, right? Okay, so how do you find the gradient here? You don't know what is here, so you cannot do. But you remember, teacher said last time, and you learn in your linear equation, gradient will always be the same anyway you take. Yeah, you take the big triangle, the small one here, also the same. So can we take this one? Can we take this graph? Can we take that graph? This graph? Yeah, of course we can. So what do? You just find the gradient for this graph. Yeah. So you know acceleration is 3.5 meter per second, and then you know that this 3.5 per second is the gradient. You find the gradient. So how do you find the gradient? V minus 10. Yeah, you want to find the this one. This is v minus 10, and then for this one it is 14 minus your t just now is 10, right? You still remember 10, so you just put 10 over there. So next, you just simplify the equation and you will get v minus 10 equal 14, and then you get your v is 24. So you have answered the question. Okay.